Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft. I'm your humble host, See You Later, and as you can see behind me, as promised in the last episode, off camera I have started on the framework for our lighthouse. So I played around with this a little bit and decided that I like this height. I built this framework very similar to this about 3 different times using different heights. And I decided on the bottom level is going to be 10, and then the next level is 10, and then after that is 15, and then after that is 20 blocks high. So I think I like the shape of that, and it's going to be kind of hard to tell what it's going to look like until we actually start to get those areas filled in around the circle. But this should give you an idea of the height and the basic shape of the outside edges. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pop over into the I got a camera account set up, and I'm going to open the game up to LAN and go on my laptop, and I'm going to record the filling in of this area. This will be the first time I've tried to do something like that, so we'll see how it goes. But anyway, so if everything goes well, you should be witnessing a little bit of a time lapse starting just about now. Hi guys, and welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the time lapse. One of the things that I noticed while I was putting this up was the tiers changing circumference, and I noticed that the bottom part is very circular, and then the next tier up is okay. I just want to say okay, but I think because the design kind of forced me to keep this 6 wide on each of the north, south, east, and west faces. What happened was I wasn't really clear on how to step this in on the next to last, and then the last level looks really square. I almost completely lost that feeling of a circle by the time I got to the top. And the bottom part of this was calculated using an online calculator. If you just type in the Google, Minecraft circle, there's a cool little thing you can plug in what the width is, and it'll show you what a good circle shape will be. And I did that for the bottom, and it's 18 wide. The next one would be 16 wide, and I didn't do that. I didn't look at what the correct circle shape would be. So I think what I'll do is I'll go back and look at the 16 and the 14 and the 12, and I'll see what those circles are supposed to look like. And we might need to just make some minor adjustments, but I really feel like that at the top that should only be 4 wide at the top part to get that to be a nice circle. So I'm gonna go take a look at the online circle generator again, and then I'll come back when I've figured out what we're going to do, and then I'll take a look at maybe adjusting it to make it a little more circular, because like even from here you can see it's very square. So, but before we do that, let's just take a little fly back here, and we'll just get some distance and turn around and see what it looks like from way away. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Still kind of looks circular, I guess, from back here. But I do like the height. I think that's a good height, and it's gonna have a little like the lighthouse part that holds the light will be on top, so it is still going to be a little bit taller. That portion will go around wider also. It'll probably be the width of maybe this one down here at the base, and then skinnier in the middle, and then have a roof on top. That's the plan. So let me go take a look at that circle generator, and then I'll be right back. Hi guys, I thought I would show you this site that I found. It's called Donate Studios. I don't know how to say that. Donate Studios. But it has a pixel circle / oval generator, which is really cool. You can type in what you want. So for the base of our lighthouse, we did 18, and this is how I got the shape of 6 wide, and then the 2, and then 2 diagonal, then 2 this way, and then the 6 wide, repeating that around. So if I go down for our second tier would have been 16, and we can see it still has the 6 wide face here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I believe that when I came in from the other one, that I did do this 2 and then 1 and then 2. So I think that our second tier is fine. If I go down to the 14 size, you can see this is still 6 wide, so we're still good to go on that. However, it suggests that you go in and do just 1, 2, 3 diagonal to the other 6. Now, I did not do that. That's definitely different than the other, what I did. And then if you look at the 12, it is only 4 wide, and it goes 4 and then 2 out, and then 2 in, and then 4. I believe that we're close enough on what we have that I should be able to go back and just make a few adjustments to some of the edges, and that we should be able to achieve a shape like what this one is suggesting. And I do think it's going to give us more of a feeling of it being circular as it goes up. So I'm going to pop back in the game and work on a little bit of that off camera, and then I'll be back to show you guys what the result is. Alright guys, welcome back. And yeah, so I looked at those suggestions from the circle generator, and I think that really solved the problem quite well. So I just had to do a little bit of adjustment on the third tier and the fourth tier, and you can see now there is 4 wide here on the face, on the facing side of the circle on the top one, which is the suggestion of the circle generator program. And then on this one it's 6 wide and then just goes across 1, 2, 3 in a diagonal. And then this one was already correct, so I just you know, I must have just naturally based on the size of this circle at the bottom, just by stepping it in, it is correct as far as the circle generator suggested. So let's take a quick fly around there and we'll see what it looks like now. So I don't know about you guys, but I think it looks a lot more circular and a lot less blocky than it did before. So I've got a couple more things I might do to go in and dress it up a little bit. I did see a tutorial about a lighthouse that someone did, and on these areas right here, he actually like made a little step up. So like this. 1, 3, 4. Let's see how many blocks we have. 1, 2, 3 blocks, and then maybe the fourth one we just go up 2 like that. Let's see what that looks like. And then you would basically repeat that on the others as well. And then you kind of you can go around and build up the corners a little bit as well, here and there, and then take away, you know, basically it's a starting point, and then you can sculpt it a little more by adding and then taking away here and there, just to give it a little less of a, you know, birthday cake, or excuse me, not birthday cake, but maybe it looks kind of like a wedding cake right now. You know, it's really flat along those edges. But if we do that where we build up a little bit here and there on the sides, it might add to the shape of it a little bit. And we also have mob spawning on it, which is not good. So I'm gonna go sleep and then work on it a little bit more off camera. But I think for now, let's call that that's a good episode. We've got quite a bit done, and I know that little time lapse there didn't probably seem like it was very long, but for me it was probably spent about an hour building that up, and then, you know, trying not to die from falling. Before I go though, there was a couple of things that I learned by doing this tower building. That is ender pearls. Use ender pearls. That's a lot better than trying to climb up and ladder up and down, or using scaffolding and things like that. But using ender pearls was a much better way, and I did happen to have some squirreled away, so yeah, that worked out really well. Alright guys, that's it for this one. When you come back, hopefully I'll have this thing sculpted up a little bit, and we'll finish it up in the next episode. We'll put a top on it, and then maybe we'll do a little bit of redstone, make some lights go around in a circle. That'd be kind of cool. Alright guys, I'm see you later. I had a great time. I hope you did too, and I'll see you later. Bye bye guys.